Hello, everybody. I am here with...
Taylor Savory.
And what did you do today?
I topped the Spanish Fork Regionals. I got third. In my heart, I got first because I played at table 1 and I beat that guy. I was X1 and my tiebreakers put me third. But in my heart, I won the entire event.
All right.
And we did it with the best deck. This is my favorite deck. And the whole reason I played this, shout out to my boy over there. I went over to help him with his deck list and I was like realizing this deck is unfair as fuck. Like it's crazy.
Still.
It is, yeah. Like, don't sleep on this deck.
All right. Any shout outs before we get to the deck profile?
The boys, obviously. Edgar, Cooper, Zach, Miguel's out doing what he's doing. Eli, Sam, Ethan, Juan, like all the people that I hang out with and I fuck with, you know who you are. You guys rock. You're the reason I keep playing this game and you're the reason I enjoy playing this game. So
Cool. All right, let's get to the profile.
yeah. So pretty standard, but one dormouse. I felt like you only needed one, so I just played one. 2 white rabbit, 3 Cheshire cat, 3 March hare. Just standard names. You have to max on them if you want to be able to play. And the other ones, backup and wizard, have to max out on this too. Like in the past, I've cut down on this, but you just have to play as much as you can. It's the same thing with. I hate this card in this deck, but you need something to replace the Maliss names because you need to draw playable. This deck has consistency issues. So, like, that's for the monsters, like the engine monsters. Then you got the field spells, 3rd field spell, 4th field spell, and the in-archetype Imperm. Great. And then the traps. You have to play all 3 now. Like, these are all required. You always go through TB11 and GWC, and you get this on your opponent's turn. When before it was just you get this and it was enough. But you have to play all 3 traps. Like it's mandatory. Like there's no question. And then non-engine shifter. This is the 41st card. I was at 40 and I just was like, I need to find room, and I just said, let's just play 41.
How good was it?
This card is crazy. I drew it like 5 or 6 times, and every time I drew it, it won me the game.
That's crazy.
Droll. It's mostly for if they Fua or Meows me, because people were on Meows. By maining it, I respect that card and I can play under this. So Fua, it's obvious. Ash and Bell, in all the lists that I saw online, they weren't. They didn't play these at all, and I don't know why. These help in the Dracotail matchup. They help you beat Charmies for 1, and they're just broken into everything. Like I don't know why they wouldn't want to play this. And the Bystials, these cards are broken. Like, if you could fit these in your list, put them in. I don't care what deck you're on. Like, these cards were absurd all day. And then the best card in my deck was Impulse. I don't know how this card is still at 3, but
Yeah, that card's crazy.
When I was looking at decks for this event, I was like, I am playing a deck that has Impulse. I will not play a deck without it because this card is just absurd.
Yeah, card is absurd.
41 in the main. Tokens. Shout out to the boys again.
Look at those handsome devils. All right.
Pretty standard extra deck. 2 Linger Revo. The Disciple doesn't come up for the light attribute. You never need to pop that many cards, and if you do, you're probably losing. Almirage. This card was great. Came up like twice. I never made this card, but I wanted to have it just in case I hit Nib. This is Splash Mage at home.
True.
It just is. IP, SP, if you have to do like half boards and stuff and you just need to play on the low end. It's also, you can make this instead of making the allied code if you're like just afraid of Bell or something on the allied code. Wicked, this card's absurd. I've made this against Mitsu Yummy, and he saw none of the Yummy package, and he tried to Murukuma wipe me twice, and I was like, dude, read Wicked. Dark, I never made this. It never, like, there was never a game state that I was like, this can win me the game. It's alright. The 3 Queens.
The ladies.
Yeah, like these. As long as I can play them, I'm going to. Like, this deck is crazy. Like, if this deck's legal for Nats this coming year, I'm playing this deck in Nats.
White binder, OP.
Yeah, dude. Firewall, this card's great. Being able to loop Bestials, being able to loop, like, what's really nice is when you do get Charmed, you can pitch the Droll and then Firewall out the Droll back. And so you still have Droll in rotation for every deck that loses to it.
That's cute.
Access code, allied code.
Yep. The big
This
boys.
is the best Cybers in the game. I still, like, all these years later, I still don't know how they haven't banned that card. Like, this card is bannable.
There's definitely yes and no arguments to that one.
Yeah. Side deck. So,
Here's the spice.
it's not really spicy. I was just like, what's the best floodgates that I can play? Retaliating Sea. This is the one card in my side deck that I really didn't like. Every time it resolved, it really didn't feel that good. Like, it was just alright. What I should have done, Eli actually played it in his, was 3 Gravekeeper's Inscription. I was going to, because you can activate both effects. The one you can't activate spell, effects in Grave, and you can't special from Grave. You don't care about either of those because Splash Main's gone. So you can play under both of them, and you don't care.
So you would take this out for that card?
For Inscription.
Okay.
Like, this, like, I sided it in against, like, Mitsuyami because it makes him play awkwardly. Because they have to go for Murakumo first. But, like, every Draco Tail player, I sided this in, and it was always just, like, it never was, like, back-breaking. Because the only time this card wins games is when their hand is bad, and your deck already destroys Draco Tail anyways. That was another reason why I took it, is that was the number 1 deck I expected, and Mitsuyami, and I was correct on the call. 2 Meows. This card's crazy. Against Branded, it's really nice. Against Yummy, any of the variants, Yummy Mitsu, Pure Mitsu, and just other random rogue crap, like, this was great.
It's a charming.
Yeah. 3 Dark Ruler. Best board breaker right now. Because you just go into the Yummy board and you say, cool, I'm just going to play full combo now because you have no cards in it. 3 Di-Fi. This card was absurd all day. This almost was thrust in DDG, but I'm glad I had this because this is way harder to out because they are forced to respond to this. They can just wait a turn for DDG. And then Anti-Spell. This card was great too.
Though one probably soon to be banned like Master Duel.
We'll see.
We'll see.
And then I almost played Super Poly because going into it, I didn't originally have what was it? I didn't have the IP or the Link Spider, but I was like, I just need to respect things I lose to. And so instead of the Super Poly, I played evenly, and this card was absurd.
It was really good for you today?
This card was broken.
Okay.
I drew it like 6 or 7 times, and every time I was like going to battle, my opponent's faces just dropped. They're like, oh. And I was like,
Okay.
that's
All right.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh. Evenly. Get evenly.
Oh yeah, but
All right, any other things you want to say about the deck?
pick it up again.
Quick and clean?
It's broken. Like,
Yeah, you heard it here
Play
first,
it.
everyone. Maliss is still broken, and you will see this lovely, handsome man at Nationals this year. Signing out.